So I might have some background noise more than I normally do with my phone touching the screen on my screen recorder because I'm on a busy road right now and there's a lot of cars driving by. But what I'm going to try to do is what we always try to do, and just get 1 to 3 units a shoe. Last shoe started the grind that we're in right now, so we're going to pretend this is a loss recovery moment. We're going to find a way to win. Starting out a run. So, what would you do? Would you bet for the 3-4 chop right off the rip? Or would you just start playing the run? Well, I'm going to start playing the run because it's at the beginning. And I'm right. Well, there you go, I got a unit. It could be off the shoe. Right, we got a unit. We got $100. We only want 3, right? Anyway, I'm going to do it again, obviously, but... Oh, look, another natural. I beat an 8. Well... Oh, okay. Well, we got 2 in our pocket. Now I got to recover 1 on the table. Okay. Tie. Bank might never go 3 this shoe. It's not going 2 yet. We're going to bet this dominancy. 1 hand only for player. If it goes bank, then I'm going to have to burn a hand for the chop here. And it's a tie again. And yeah, it's bank, so we lost that one. So we're effectively down 2 on the table, and we have 2 in our pocket. That's why it says 10,000. So, as we go along, that'll be harder to track, unless you're writing it down with me. But I'm going to burn a hand. Hopefully it goes bank. No, it's still player. So, 4 direct chop. We're at the bank for 2 hands, even though it's the weak side. Oh, we beat that 8 with a 9, bro. Now we're flat betting this like it's a long run down. It's horizontal. So we're going to be on that when it's 5. We're going to bet it till it fail. And it failed right away. So we do have a second bet here. And we win. But now that we had to go to the second bet to get that back, you know, the net difference of what we had in our pocket and what we lost on the table is 1 unit, according to that balance. So we're still up 1. We were up 2 at the start. I'm going to burn this hand. And it's still a chop. So we're going to go back to the player. Banker still is not going 3. And it's not going 3 right now either. You could just wait for bank and bet against it, or just bet this chop and a 1-2. You'd be doing phenomenal, right? Fuck. Right after went 3, you could have been 1-2, 1-2 on the chop. Never lose. You have 5 units right there, right? But, you know, starts out a run. I'd be a little cautious. Anyway, we won that, so we're going to burn a hand. Banker. That's 4 in a row. Now, if I catch this one, it's on. We're going to bet this every time for the chop now till it loses at least twice. And we're just going to take money now. We're up to 4 units net, by the way. Whatever we had in our pocket notwithstanding. I mean, the total would be the 4 unit take right now. Going on 5. 5 it is. Now, of course we should be making money. That's gorgeous unicorn kind of shoe where it's just all the same. If you can't win on that, you're stupid. I'm sorry. Like, come on. It's a long run. You know, if I could turn the screen sideways and show you real quick, I would. But it's not gonna. So, anyway, banker. Right? What's to think about? What's to think about? Super 6. So we would have got paid half in Canada. Anywhere else you pay commission. We'll deal with winning half when we're winning every time. Fuck. You don't even got to hedge that commission money. You don't, because you're still winning. Okay, we lost 1. So direct chop's over with, but we could still get that 1 hand back. And we did. Nope, we got fucked 7 to 9. Okay, so we lost 2. But we're still up a net of 4. With what's in our pocket and what we lost on the table, we're up 4. We could be done. We don't have to keep playing. 4 units would be a great job. And like I said, if you decided after the 3 direct or even the 4th direct chop that you were going to bet this on a 1-2 until it failed 3 times, you would have got all these, including the one that's 2 banked there. That would have been the first win. And then you would add 1, I'm betting on a 1-2 now. Even a 1-1. Let's just say 1-1. Fine. You get 1, you lose 1, you get it back. You win 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you'd lose 2 on a flat bet. You'd still have 6. What do we have right now? 4. So, whatever. But we got to burn this hand now. We're still up 4 units. This is assuming we didn't get off the shoe, mind you. But it did go 4. At the beginning, it went 4, it went 5. 3-4 is off the table. The 3-4 chop is off the table once we have a 5 run anywhere in the shoe to me. Especially at the beginning, like I've discussed before. We're going to bet this 1 time, and if it goes player, we got to burn a hand. Okay, so it went player. Fuck them, Fuck them. Now both sides have come down 4 at least once, right? I'm going to bet for the banker dominancy, the new dominancy. And we win. Got it right back. Fuck them. Back to our 4 unit take again. Minus $20 commission. No big deal. Now we burn a hand and see, is it running or chopping? It's chopping. We burn another hand. Let's chop again. So we're going to bet the player for 2 hands. Even though the bank's a little strong right now. I mean, player hasn't come down since the very beginning. That's noteworthy, by the way. But we're going to see. We got 8. Got 3 to 8. So that's a W. We're going to definitely burn that hand and see if player can actually come down again. Yep, it did. Good, but we didn't get hurt by it. By burning that hand, if it is a 1-1 or a 1-2 chop, sometimes we get out of the way of the one that comes down 2, and then we would just resume the chop, right? It only went 2, so it doesn't go 3. It works for me. Now we get fucked. But look at that. We're still up 380. So we keep going back and forth to this 380 number. How many times do you want to tempt fate? I mean, it started out all chop after the long run, and now it's come down, chop, come down 2, chop 3 times, come down 3. So it's a little back and forth now. If you look at that, ever since the run of 4 bank, it got different, right? So we got to burn a hand here and see if it run. It did. 2 naturals, but the player got the better end of it. We're going to jump on the player run now. If that fails, okay, it didn't. 1-2 to 1, 9 to 5. So now we're on it till it loses. It lost. Oh well, we collected and we gave it back. And look where we are again. We're standing pat on that 380. Do we want to continue this back and forth? Here's what'll piss you off. Is if you chase trying to keep getting more money and you dip under that 380 because you just couldn't stand it. You lost the way you lost. It's not natural, let's say. You gotta just table the bullshit and not worry about what happened. Natural 9 tie. It's almost definitely going to be player next hand. And it's not. I don't know everything. It's a tie 6. Okay. Now it's player. But there's no bet here. Got a long run, a 2 direct, second, and then, there's nothing there to bet. I would bet the second player if there wasn't 2 banks in my way. Let's see. See, good thing I didn't. Okay, so now we have 2 direct chops we weren't involved in. So I'm going to burn a hand for the chop. It's banker again. I'm going to play the chop. Well, because I burned a hand, I only got to bet it once, right? Because it went 2. I'm not going to bet against the 3 not to go 4. I'm only worrying about the first 2 outcomes. So we have 2 banks, so I'm going to bet 1 on player. I lose, natural 9. So that's fine. I let it go, I see if it run. We're down to that 280 now, by the way. Another tie. So, we got to run a bank. Bank has not gone past 4. And we did give away a unit. If we give away this unit, we're going to be almost, at 0 again. But I'm going to bet that run. So, cross your fingers and your nuts. And we lose. We're down to 180. So, bro, when this happened, better get back to 380. At very least 280. If you get to 380 and you get it back to 280 again, you better think about leaving, right? At least for that shoe. And right, there were so many ways we could have made money on this. Come on. The fact that we only have 280 or 180 now, that's hurtful. You look back at a shoe like that, you're like, how did I not make money in this? And you're all mad at yourself. I mean, everyone's got their own favorites, I guess, but that's mine. Chop's my bread and butter, baby. I love that shit. Look how long that chop went without it going 3. Yeah? Okay, so we're going to bet second bank here. It's a new dominancy. And we got nothing. 3-0. So now we have 3 direct. I got to burn a hand on the chop now. See the back and forth. Second player, I got to bet bank. And you see? Look at. I'm all the way down. This could happen to any of us. So why did this happen? That's why it happened. This bullshit ain't running or chopping, right? Even if it started to chop, it immediately stopped. It went 3 player. Even if it was running, it never went past 5. So you never had a run after a qualifiable distance. It always stopped. So that's the cocksuckery that is this game. If you're not willing to put that behind you. So we have a run of 3 player. We got to burn a hand. See if it goes 4. Okay. We're at hand 50. We got time, but this needs to start producing soon, or this is a wasted amount of time equity, right? Fuck. No one wants to waste time. I sure don't. We lost another one. We're down a unit now. A unit in $20. That sucked. I mean, you know what I mean? I hate that. Knowing how good it was, we just chose not to win. Alright, player has newfound dominancy again. This is what I mean about the shoe from hell stuff, where you can't really tell what's dominant because it keeps changing its fucking mind. And then look at that. You'd have a long run, you'd have a few chops, and then 3 direct chops before the player run started, right? You had a player, bank, player, and then it went all down. And then over here, same bullshit, long bank, and then 3 chops, player, bank, player. Player went down, but you never really had a long consistency pattern of any kind. There's certainly no seconds. Never even second in it at all. It's completely separated. So if you're playing for that for the whole shoe, you got fucked. That's why you have to validate even trying for it before you do. Or it smells like poo. So we're going to have to try the second player here for the new dominancy. And we get it. Okay, we're basically back to even. But I'm not going to chase that run all the way down. Who the fuck knows what's happening on this shoe, right? So we got to find out. Fine, it went down, but I wasn't going to bet it. Fine, it went down again. Now I'll bet it. 3 2s on that, huh? All the same suit. Anyway, I'm going to bet the player here. And let's see. We got a natural. We're back in the money. Whole $80. Nothing's gone past 5, fellas. You think the Brad Special going to beat me again? Is he going to get that natural bank? I'm going to say no, but, you know what's going to happen. He fucking got me again. Damn it, Brad. He won all 3 times. Well, fuck, right? It's not a chaseable bet. We won it and we gave it right back, so now I got to wait. Running out of hands here quickly. It's 2 bank. I got to burn 1 more hand. 3 bank. Still got to burn a hand. And it chopped. So that's no good. There's no second to play for, so I got to burn another hand. But look at all the hands you get to sit out. Okay, finally we got 3 side by side, but it's like 20, 23, maybe 24 hands left. I don't know. There haven't been many ties, so I don't know. Just depends how many naturals we had, how many cards are coming out. But you know what I mean. So we got to burn the hand regardless. We're not playing that. That doesn't make any sense right now. So as a player wins, we need one more player to get involved, and that's why we wait, because runs of 3 chop a lot. Now that's the first set of 3s that chopped on each color. All the other ones came down 4, so that's why I needed to test it. It ain't always gonna go 4. I mean, it could. That was a lot. It was 6 in a row that went 3, went 4. Right, yeah, and then the last 2 chopped. So we're on the seconds, right? Seconds. You know, we got 3 directs on the second, so we're gonna just try for this. And what the fuck else are we gonna do? We win. Great. We got the $75 fucking dollars. Yo, if I got this to 3 units, I'd be off of this. I swear to God, I would. Okay, so we gotta burn a hand. So, second player time. Think we'll get it? I mean, there's been enough players this year. We'll see. 4 to 8. Nope, but we got one more chance. Got one more chance on the banker. And that loses 2. So, in light of that, we're going to try to just break this bitch even. We have 3 direct chops. We're going to burn a hand and see if it chops again. So it did. So guess what we're doing? Praying for rain. This is a long chop. We got zeroed out. You got one more shot. Win. Now we burn a hand. Same exact outcome. 9. So we're switching to the bank. We win that with a natural. We're even. We could leave. We could. We got to burn a hand here either way. Let's see how it goes. Tie. Might run out of cards anyway with these ties. Okay. Second bank. We're at hand 76. It's pretty much do or die right here. We're either going to win a unit and get out, or we're going to lose a unit because we're down $30 in commitment. Well, we're gonna play against the 2 2s here. You know, we're gonna bet that it's gonna chop. 7. Got it. Let's see if it 2 2 still, just for posterity here. Player again. I guess we're gonna try for it. We're trying to make this meaningful here. We're gonna bet this 2 2 2 to continue here. We got fucked. And that was a one-shot effort, so we gotta burn a hand now. Fuck, right? Alright, we're gonna jump on the run. Hold on to your ass. We're gonna try to get that unit back. And we got the 9. So that was the last hand. This is the next hand's the last hand. I'm not gonna... You know... Should we, though? Nothing's gone past 5. Should we be... Should we, you know... Get aggravation money out of this, right? If we get one more unit, we'll have 170 because it's on player, which will effectively be 2 units. Let's just go for it because it's a run of 5, but nothing's gone past the Brad special yet. It's all stopped on 5. 1, 2, 3. This will be the 4th occurrence. And what do you want to bet Brad gets us with a natural 9 here, right? Or an 8. He'll get an 8 or a 9 somewhere or another. He always fucking does. Watch. See, he got the 8. I fucking told you. So, you think I was talking shit when I said that in that other video about the Brad? I need a drink. I'm sorry. That's fucked. I fucking told you, bro. Every time. Watch that shit. Oh, I can't show you the data, but if you rewind it, you can see how many runs of 4 we had. And they all went... I mean, the runs of 5, rather. They all stopped right on 5. So you would have ended that shoe minus $30 or a table minimum. Big deal, right? But at one time, we were up 4 units on that shoe. So anyway, I'm going to stop the video here. Even though that was just one shoe, that was tale of two situations. If you look back at the way that shoe was on the video, it was all chop at the beginning. If you were playing that on a 1-1 flat bet and not burning hands even, you easily had 6 units. If you're betting on a 1-2, you probably had about 8 or 10. Things to consider. But if you continue playing, this is what you sign yourself up for. You could potentially put yourself either back to even or worse. And you don't want to spend an hour and a half and not get anything out of it. Time's money, guys. So even if you're leaving money on the table, the alternative is you could be back to even or worse. So just remember what we're there to do. We're there to extract 1 unit at a time, putting it in our pocket or taking it right to the cage, getting 2 to 3 more in a day, and you're done for the day. You don't gotta fucking think you're gonna just keep winning to, 7th heaven here. So that's it for that.